Hey guys, Andrew Rooney here. I really want to tell you about this cool snare drum. It's from Samplonius Drum Company, which is based in Waiuku, New Zealand. This particular drum is a 14 by 5.5 Kauri wood. All their drums are made with reclaimed New Zealand timber, which is really cool. This particular one has got a nice custom PowerShell inlay, which just adds to the Kiwi vibe. Let's take a closer look at the drum and we'll go over some of the details. Okay, as I said, this is a 14 by 5.5 Kauri wood. Kauri, K-A-U-R-I, New Zealand timber. Everything sourced here, wood-wise, for this drum. Really nice little badge here. I really dig that. I think that's super cool. Triple flange hoops. On this particular one, we've got one of these nice Evans calf tone heads. I used this drum for a session yesterday. I found this head was a little bit ringy, which is cool, but that was easily calmed down with I used a buzz kill to get one of those, and it was gone and it sounded great. But you might want it a bit ringier than I needed for my session. The throw off on this drum is just a stock standard, cheap throw off. If you want any sort of custom features on Samplonius drums, I'm pretty sure Jody can hook you up with whatever you need. But he just put a stock standard throw off in this case. Let's flip the drum over and we'll have a look at what's going on underneath. Okay, getting really drum geeky now. Jody seems to prefer cannabis snare wires, which is fine with me. I think they sound pretty awesome. I think I failed to mention this is a Stave snare drum, so 20 Stave snare drum. Nice Evans 360 head on the bottom here that came with it. The shells are 12 mil thick, and he's gone for 30-degree bearing edges on this drum. But again, I'm sure if you chat to him and you specifically want any different kind of custom feature to go on it, I'm sure you could chat to him about that. One thing I've got to say that I noticed straight away when I finally got my hands on this little baby was that the drum was in tune. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a brand new drum from this company or that company, and the thing is just stone cold out of tune. This came to me and it was literally perfect. I mean, I'm actually quite picky with what I want to hear from a snare drum, and this thing was beautiful. I mean, if you want to do your tap test around the lugs, it was really nice. The bottom was cranked up. The top was pretty tight as well, but it was actually perfect and exactly how I want my snare drums to sound. So that was a big tick straight away. Two other things that I like to do when checking a snare drum. Well, actually probably three. I mean, it has to look good. I mean, snare drum, that's the heartbeat of the whole drum kit. It's got to look good and it's got to be versatile. And you know that wood is going to sort of fit with most drum kits. It's going to look really good. So another tick there. Obviously, this is a beautiful snare drum. The other little things that I like to do when I first check out a snare drum, I just tap it with my finger. And I hope that's coming through on the mic that I've got set up here. I think you can tell a lot about a drum and the way it's tuned just by tapping it. Ideally, I want my snare drum to be everything. I want it to be really sensitive so I can get nice definition on my ghost notes and all those fine detail kind of things. But I also want a nice backbeat. So it passed the first test when I was tapping it. Beautiful buzz, exactly I didn't have to adjust the strain or anything. It was actually perfect. So yeah, hopefully that's coming through. And then, right, so the drum it's at the sensitivity that I want. So if I give it some big 2 and 4, which is what I mostly do, meat and potatoes drumming, big backbeat, because it's so sensitive, is it just going to go wild and just ring? The drum didn't do that. It behaved itself perfectly. And it actually fitted what I needed from my studio session yesterday. It fitted that ideally. Sensitive, perfect amount of buzz, but also gave me a nice crack and an awesome 2 and 4 backbeat. I'm going to put a few links in the description, but you can just jump on the Google, check out Samplonius Drum Company, Waiuku, New Zealand. You're going to flip when you see some of these drums. He's got some incredible stuff. Very arty, boutique-y, but still a perfectly functional and playable drum. So check it out, check out the links, and let me know what you think of the video and if you want to see any more gear reviews. Cheers.